My name is Gabriel Bard, and I am 16 years old. When I was young, I was raised in a very Christian home. We were loving, caring, providing. I pretty much lived in a house with my grandparents, my mom, and my aunt, and my uncle, and so we were just one big family. When I got into kindergarten, I was like not understanding. I was like, just a kid. I didn't really have that many friends. When I was like getting along with them, I started like seeing like they have different views, and I don't know, I just decided to get sucked into that whole world of like cursing and saying bad things and like hurting people and getting in fights and stuff like that. So I was in middle school, and my acne started kicking in because of puberty, and it got really bad, and a lot of my friends that I had in elementary, they stopped being friends with me because they said I didn't look as good. They just set me aside, and so I went in there and I made new friends, but not lucky. They loved cursing, and they loved doing bad things. Their parents did drugs and stuff like that, and one time I was with my friends, and we started talking about just making fun of people, and my friend made fun of my mom, and I said, don't do that, and I punched him in the chest, and then I pushed him on the ground, and I started kicking him, and after that he ran away, and I just looked at my hands because I don't know. I looked at them and I was like, what am I becoming? I don't know what I am. I don't know what my purpose is. I'd get laughed at school because of the way I looked. I just tried to block them out, and I couldn't. And I put myself in a shell for a long time. Like mentally, I was just not with myself. I would not even think. Sometimes at the point I would think about, killing myself, but it never came to that point, thankfully. But after a while, my acne got worse. I was more stressed. My anxiety got worse. The kids at school, they didn't think I had anything wrong with me, I was the kid that would joke around. I was the comedian. I was the funny guy. But personally, like when I got home, it was just dark and despair and just anxiety. I bottled everything up in a jar. Every night I would pray like, God, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I need you. I need your help. And nothing came to mind. I felt like I was just talking to a wall. My Aunt Jess, she was telling me about this church, CLYouth church. And, for a little while, I was like, nah, I don't know, Aunt Jess, I can't. Maybe I'll just go some other time. I just make up an excuse because I just didn't feel like I needed church. But then I was like, you know what? What's it gonna hurt to go once? I went to this church, and I went to the youth, and they welcomed me, and it was hard for me to understand. I'm like, they don't know me. Like, why would they accept me? Why would they love me? They don't even know anything. They don't even know anything about me. But they did. They brought me in and treated me like I was their brother. So we took a trip to Valley Forge, and we spent the night, spent a few nights there. And we went to service the next morning, I think it was, and the preacher was preaching, and then after that, he told everybody to go up to the stage and to pray and raise your hands, and if you don't have God in your heart, ask Him in your heart. And I closed my eyes, and I put my arms out, and I told God, I was like, God, I've been through so much, and I really, really need you right now. Show me the way. And then after I was done, I just felt clean. I felt cleansed. I felt like every problem I've ever had, every sin I've ever made, every obstacle I ever had to go through, I feel like it all went away. It's like God lifted me up and just left the sin behind.